Let's get started. Let's get started. Might need to get more of that after. Okay, let's see who's awake. Or partially awake. Or just not dead. Wait. I need something else here. Yes. I'm live. Let me go here. And beautiful. And we're good. How you doing? How you doing, Manu and JJK? How you doing, guys? Morning, or afternoon. Depends on your time zone, I guess. And Alex, Alex, how you doing? What's good, everybody? Anyone else catch the New Hero Academia episode? Just came out. I think it was today, yesterday. You're watching Z. Awesome. Enjoy. We're good. We're good. Another day. You're on Beyblade. Beyblade. Yeah, OG Beyblade was great. It was. Absolutely. I haven't seen the new ones. Well, I haven't seen anything past the original, so maybe I should. Maybe I should at some point. Hey Tia, what's good? Welcome back. All right, guys, remember to like, of course. What's going on today? Have you been on long? No, we've been on for less than 2 minutes. We just got here. I'm a bit behind on MHA. Got spoiled, don't want to watch anymore. So, okay, just because you know the ending or know something that happens, don't let that stop you from enjoying the rest of the experience. Just still go through it. Still worth it. It's pretty good past the OG. I mean, good to know. Good to know. It's going to be a while till I get there, though. We have a long watch list ahead of us. And I have, things that are higher on my priority list to get to. Good, bad. All right. You're good and bad. Hey, Apat, what's good? Because once we finish this stream, I'm going to get back to working on Pokemon. When is One Piece going to Elbaf? I mean, in the manga, it's already well into Elbaf. In the anime, we have to finish Egghead first. So we're not finished Egghead yet. What is this? I have absolutely no idea. We're just hanging out. We're just hanging out. Is Spy Family finished? Season 3 is ongoing right now. Demon Slayer? I enjoy it. I haven't seen the movie, but generally I enjoy it. Okay, I answered those. Good. We just hang out and talk about various things here. Hello again, Xavier. Welcome back. Movie is low-key sad. People die. There's some good characters in there. You might get a bit sad. This is very clearly not a Stairmaster, as that is a massive piece of equipment, and you'd see me going up and down. So, no, this is not a Stairmaster. Are you watching the Res Arc? Not yet. Big 3, short, good. Thank you. One Piece. What about One Piece? Oh, yeah, what about One Piece? Do you think Brook will actually die? No. I don't think Brook is going to die. Again. Have you watched Real Life? I have not. I don't typically watch comedies. Do anything but look at my messages? Yep, I will be ignoring your messages, Tony. Am I watching One Piece? Yes. Ippo, it's my favorite sports anime. Have you seen... I tried Steins Gate. It wasn't really my thing. Although this isn't an anime you should watch, Marvel Zombies. My watch list is full anyway. So, I just don't have room for anything else. One Piece is your favorite? Not really. Yes and no. Depends on the question. Because, there's it depends on the context. Overall, no. As, the story, yes. Anime, no. Manga, it's up there. How was the event from 2 days ago? It was nice. I got my Switch. I got the Pokemon game. Started playing that. I got my Switch 2 case. Talked with my cousin. We have some really, really awesome stuff coming. It's going to be over the next few months. So nothing today. We got some really exciting stuff coming. Really. Thoughts on Freerun? I love the series. DxD was not for me. I don't think the Straw Hats will die. I agree with you. Kama. Got a time machine so you can see my messages and bring some dinos with you? No, sorry. Do you talk about Naruto? Do I talk about Naruto? Sure. Why wouldn't I? I talk about anything. Does anyone have a burger? If I had a burger, I would have eaten it already. Silent Voice was great. I haven't seen Hero X. Thanksgiving. I don't do Thanksgiving. I need a romance recommendation. Oh, that I got you covered. That will make me scream. Depends what scream into your pillow in what sense. Cause like I can give you good romance recommendations like Fragrant Flower, My Love Story, Sign of Affection. Thank you, Tony. Xavier, I think McDonald's has one. I mean, if you want to call those burgers. How you doing? Well, welcome back. Is it day over there? Well, it's kind of grayish out, but yes. Your Name, I have seen it. Black Clover, yes, I have seen it. It's great. So you rate Fragrant Flower. You started episode 2. Why did you stop? Fragrant Flowers is so good. Why would you stop? Do you own any anime? Action figures? Technically, yes, but they're mostly for sale. Like, I'm selling off most of them. You got a Frieza figure? I mean, I don't think I have any... I sold my Gogeta figure. That was the only Dragon Ball one that I had. I have not seen NHK. Do you even watch real movies or TV shows? Yeah, I'm actually rewatching Criminal Minds right now because I never bothered to finish it. So, there you go. I watch a lot of crime shows. I started Attack on Titan like a week ago on one episode, and you're already almost done. Okay, so you really binged through that. What makes a villain good? There's a few different ways to make a villain interesting, and I don't think it necessarily has to be you have to like understand, you have to relate to them in some way. I think they need to either be extremely engaging, like the way they talk, the way they plan things, the way they execute things. Their introduction is very important. Their overall story, is it like just a shallow, like Madara had a huge build-up, he had an amazing entrance, he was a total badass, had awesome abilities, and like his story is also good. But some characters can be a lot simpler and still be done well. There's a few different approaches you could take. What do you rate Dr. Stone out of 10? Like a 7.5? Because seasons 1 and 2 were a lot better than 3 and 4. Today I was watching Kaiju number 8, but then my mom gave us Netflix accounts for kids. I mean, look, that's your house. I can't tell your parents what to do, right? So, gotta listen to your parents. Val, I just started, and Dr. Stone so far. So, seasons 1 and 2 of Dr. Stone are really good. It's 3 and 4 that I wasn't a huge fan, and the manga direction I just was not a fan. The Flash, the TV series The Flash, I keep dropping it. I keep trying, and then I keep losing interest. I don't have a worst anime. If I don't like it, I drop it. I'm not going to suffer through an entire series. If I don't like it, it's gone. I have watched Magi more than once, or Magi, however it's pronounced. I love it. Have I watched the new episode of One Punch Man? You mean season 3, episode 1? Yes, I did. It was fine. When's your next con? May 2026. I'll only be cosplaying if we can save up enough money for it, because it's going to be expensive. Minecraft Dungeons, I don't really play Minecraft. I don't play Minecraft. I just finished Misfit of Demon King Academy. It's actually good. I actually did not enjoy it. I get people like Anos. Anos is a very popular character, and I see why. He's all right. I didn't like Misfit of Demon King. Thoughts on Demon Slayer? I enjoy most of it. ReZero Season 2 is painfully boring. I initially dropped ReZero Season 2, then I came back to it, got through it, and now I'm back in. Dino low-key, right? I think I missed something there. When's your next live on Twitch? Ideally today. It's going to be later today. Unless everything should be ready to go for today. Have you watched Cobra Kai? I have not. How you doing, True Gen? The last episodes were good. I mean, on Demon Slayer, sure, the last episodes were good. Yeah, OG Beyblade is a great one. When did you start becoming a YouTuber about anime? Back when I started a YouTube account. I mean, my YouTube got hacked a while ago, and then I didn't have access to it for a few months, and you'll see that there's like a long time period where I wasn't posting anything, so we got it back. We've been at this for a little bit. Can I get some romance anime? Snow White with Red Hair, My Love Story, Sign of Affection, Fragrant Flower. That should keep you busy. Let's see. When at about? What time will I be on Twitch? It'll be somewhere between 1:30 and 3:30 Eastern Standard. It pretty much depends when I finish work. Can I get... Okay, you're good. Do you all-nighter series? No. I am very, very on point with my sleep. I go to bed early. I wake up early. I do not stay up all night. I'm in bed like by 8, 9 p.m. every day. Anime on hiatus you wish would come back? Hunter x Hunter and Ippo, I guess. How did you get the name Mighty Otaku? I'm a fitness guy. I'm a gym guy who loves anime. Mighty Otaku. I never played Legends Arceus. You don't want to watch what? What don't you want to watch? Beginning after the end is fire on audio. I thought beginning after the end, the anime, it was okay. I like the MC and it was kind of boring to watch though. Thanks. Will we ever get another Jump Force like game? I mean, I don't know. I'm not deep into the gaming space. I'm sticking more to the niche games, like the smaller games, just because they do better for me. What do you stream on Twitch? Well, today we'll be continuing the water park simulator. We're having a great time with that. But like we play a whole bunch of sim games, short mini games, horror games like Helios Hotel, mouth washing. We did what else did we do recently? We have TCG Simulator. Soon we're going to be opening up a laundry business. Anime sucks. The novel is... I don't know which one you're talking about. Do you have any Pokemon cards? My collection was stolen a long time ago. Xavier, he is on a treadmill. Yes, I am. Will you play Fears of Fathom? Fears of Fathom? I have no idea what that is. I don't know what that is. Is Fragrant Flower... is it Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity? Yes. Yes. Fantastic series. Have you seen the new anime where the girl falls off the blue furry? I have no idea what you're talking about. If you boys are down I own I did buy it. I have Supermarket Simulator. We just haven't started yet, but I do have it. It's an upcoming game for our streams. You'd probably like the lawnmower. So I'm getting them all. I have the gas station one. I have the water park one. I have a whole bunch. Just right now we're working on the water park and the TCG one. Beginning after the end has a novel, and I mean, I hope the manga's. I hope the novel's better than the anime. 20 minutes by. Okay, cool. Thank you for the follow, Olive. Can you recommend any anime similar to Vinland Saga? So, like, similar in what aspect? Like, what elements from Vinland Saga are you looking for? Or he goes down a path of revenge and changes gears, or something where, like with the action of Vinland Saga, or like what elements are you looking for? What is your least favorite? I don't have a least favorite. And why? I love One Piece. Why would I say no? That is an episodic psychological horror game, which episodes vary from 20 minutes long to... I mean, I'm not opposed to it. I'm not opposed to it. I'm open to ideas. Code Geass or AOT? For me, AOT. I mean, I don't like Detective Conan, but I don't have a singular least favorite. There's probably series that are worse. Do you prefer to watch Fragrant Flower sub or dub? I only watched it in sub, so I can't judge the dubbed. It is so much better the anime. Like, lots of people signed a petition just for them to make a better animation. Signing a petition to make it better. I don't think that's how it works. What is the first anime you watched? Dragon Ball. How's the treadmill going? It's going. Any recommendations for an anime that is out this season? To Your Eternity Season 3. If you're not already caught up, I would start that. Do you know how to scale anime characters? I think power scaling is absolutely ridiculous in most contexts, so I don't do it. Have you ever watched More Than a Married Couple? I have. It's decently good. It's better than average, but I've seen better. Is it worth the watch? Yeah, I guess. Why not? Or you could play a very good masterpiece mob game, Poppy Playtime. I've never heard of that one either, so might have to look into it. If you created your own anime, I wouldn't. I'm a terrible artist. I'm not good at writing. It's just not. It's not my skill set. It's not my field. I'm not going to be a guy who makes anime. Best deuteragonist. I think my favorite's probably going to be like Vegeta. It's either going to be Vegeta or Zoro or something, and I'm probably going to lean more towards Vegeta. Am I the only one who thinks that Bleach is not that good? I mean, that's okay. I like Bleach a lot. You don't have to. Thoughts on 91 Days? Haven't seen it. Beginning After the End has a total of 11 books. Oh, damn, that's okay. That's long. That's pretty long. Yeah, I just watched the newest MHA episode before I came on because I figured someone was going to ask about it. I have not started Gachakuda. The same. How is Hunter x Hunter and Solo Leveling the same plot in any aspect? No, they're completely different series. Fun fact: people who forgive Endeavor but praise Vegeta. I did forgive. Well, forgive Endeavor. I respect the effort he's putting in to change. Like, yeah, Vegeta killed thousands of people, thousands and thousands of people. Or however, honestly, we don't have an exact tally on his kill count. He's killed a lot. Thoughts on My Little Sister? No. What is your favorite? I guess Full Metal, maybe, possibly. Thoughts on Solo Leveling third season might not happen until the next Olympics? I mean, I'm fine with that. I have enough to watch. Is Hunter x Hunter finished? No. I mean, the anime, are we getting more in the anime? I don't see any coming soon. The manga is technically still ongoing. Spirited Away is worth watching. Oh, yeah, because Hunter x Hunter and Solo Leveling both have ants. Okay, cool. That's clearly the same story. Poppy Playtime is a popular horror series of games, and I think you already... that each chapter is about 4 hours. I mean, again, that doesn't really tell me anything about the game itself, just the duration. I would have to, see if it's something that's interesting. I do think, personally, the free run is good. Yeah, the manga is still going. It's just, I don't know how frequent the releases are because the author of Hunter x Hunter has never been in the best health. Okay, thoughts on Solo Leveling live action? Is there one? Did they announce one? I'm unaware of this. Cyberpunk Edge Runners? No, haven't seen it yet. What's a good sport bikini anime? I mean, I don't know about bikinis because it's not something I care about in any aspect. But sports, I'd go with Ippo. It's shirtless guys, so if you want shirtless guys, it has that. How many fingers can you? Okay, random person in chat. Go outside. Long time no see. We've been live. We've been here every day. Confirmed by Netflix. Look, I'm not sure I'll be watching a live action Solo Leveling. I mean, maybe. Not. I can't say I'm interested. Can you tell me the people on your other live? Tell them that Xavier wants a burger. No one's gonna give you a burger because I would steal it. Can you tell? Okay, I already saw that. You are outside? Well, then stay outside. Yeah, I am inside because I can't multi-stream outside I need my computer, and I can't take my computer outside. What is my favorite Pokemon? I'm still on Advance. I've seen barely anything. So you're saying Valentine is the best anime villain? I don't even remember who that is. No, I'm walking on air, doing the moonwalk. I still play Pokemon Go, yes. If you could necrotize any... So bring back a dead anime character? I'm a necromancer now? I don't know. I'm kind of fine leaving the characters dead as they are. You know what? I'll revive Hughes. Let's bring back Hughes. Hey, Ashir and Imnigir. What milkshake? I've never actually had a milkshake in my life. I'm not picking Rengoku over Hughes. Absolutely not. Thoughts on the new Mega Evolutions? So I'm still early in, but I just caught the Mega Victory Bell and I got the Victory Bell, the Camerupt, and the Slowbro. I don't like any of those. Absol is cool enough, but like those three, I have my Mega Feraligatr, and yeah, I'm fine with Mega Feraligatr. You've been asked the donut question yet? I mean, I've been asked multiple donut questions. I mean, what's a good snack when watching anime? I mean, you don't necessarily need to be eating when you're watching anime. You don't need the energy when you're just sitting down. If you're hungry, okay, then eat. But like, I don't need a snack when watching something. I'm not using any energy. Ace or Rengoku? I mean, I like Ace more than Rengoku, but I like them both. I mean, yeah, I'll go with Ace. He thinks he's cool, but he's not. I don't know what you're talking about, Xavier, but all right. Yeah, I don't know what you're pissed about, but okay. I mean, Akaza's fine. He's cool. I am back to improve your character from yesterday. Oh, the whole... Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Naruto has the greatest villain group of all time. Agree. So, like, I do like the Akatsuki. But I would actually also say that my personal favorite criminal organization might actually be... you know what? I'm actually going to give a shout out to the Marines and the Knockers. I don't see anyone mention the Knockers. I'm going to go with Knockers. Actually, well, no, I'm still going to say Marines, but I'm giving Knockers an honorable mention. Favorite Upper Moon, Akaza. I don't really care about any of them, to be honest, so I'm just going to say Akaza. The new JJK, do you think the old man... I haven't seen the new JJK. I know I have seen nothing at all. Like, I've seen nothing from the new JJK. I'm not saying... Look, Rengoku's dead, and that's okay. The Knockers are the first villain are the villains from To Your Eternity Season 1 and 2. They're not present in Season 3, so they're only part of 1 and 2. But they're interesting. It's interesting. The Phantom... I like the Phantom Troop, but they're like... Everyone already talks about the Phantom Troop. I don't see anyone talking about the Knockers. When will you do your Twitch stream? Between 1:30 and 3:30 Eastern Standard. I don't know when I'm starting yet. It depends on when I finish work. Okay, I mean, you really need to chill, dude. It's an anime. You need to chill. Morning Ghost, how you doing? Favorite genre, romance and adventure. What anime has the worst fillers? I mean, there's very few animes where I watch the fillers, and so I can't say. I don't usually watch all the fillers. So you guys will have to tell me. Dr. Stone is the best new gen in terms of originality. Dr. Stone has a good story. In terms of like the story, I like the premise. I just don't like the direction they eventually go in. Boruto has god awful. Yeah, Boruto's like 70% filler because almost none of the content, almost none of it, is connected to the original source material, which is one of the reasons it's so bad. Your life has the worst fillers. My life's got... I don't mind the filler arcs in my life. What has the best romance anime? Snow White with Red Hair is probably my top choice. I have seen AOT. Strength, Omniversal, Durability Outer, Durability Nano Machine. Damn, okay. Have I watched Taxi? I have. It was interesting. On episode 11 of Gachakuda, do you like... I haven't seen Gachakuda. World's End Harem? No. Naruto has the worst... I mean, Naruto has some really bad ones and some decent ones. So, like, I'm not going to... they have... A complaint you might have is that it has too many fillers, which... Fine. It does have hundreds of fillers. So, Greg, you're just mad that I get paid to do this. So, like, if you're that uncomfortable that people make a living, like, hanging out on YouTube, you can scoot away, all right? Skedaddle, angry little edgelord. Have you watched Wistoria? Yeah, I saw it. It was decent. It was all right. SAO, I couldn't finish. I couldn't finish it. It's pretty to look at, but not that great of a series overall, I found. I'm struggling with Yu Yu Hakusho right now. I'm really struggling. It's on hold for now. Damn, is it that bad? SAO. I don't say it's that bad, but like it fell off really quick and really hard for me. DBZ the best fillers. I mean DBZ. It's just like very stretched out. It has a pacing problem, but like they also have Dragon Ball Z Kai to fix that. I'm just kidding, joking, man. Keep doing what you're doing. I mean, then don't be an edgy kid on the internet. Like, I'm not gonna be able to tell if you're joking or not. You come on here and call me a loser. I ban people for that. So be careful. Boruto 2 Blue Voltage. You mean Blue Vortex? I haven't read it. Best filler ever? I mean, I don't watch that much filler. I don't watch that much filler. So. Like, unless I'm really, really, really invested in a series, I'm not watching it. What's the best Digimon season? Okay. For me, I'm actually going to go with 3. I think Digimon Season 3 for me was my favorite. I have not seen Original Sin. So, like, I don't recommend I don't have an automatic starter anime. I look at what the person is interested in. So, like, if someone wants a romance, I'll give them a romance. If they want something sporty, I'll give them something sporty, and so on. Favorite MHA character, I would say either Mirio, Red Riot, and you know what? I'll give Bakugo a chance too. I don't like animals I don't like animals. I'm just pranking you. I mean, pretty lousy prank. I said, Gate? Like Gate? I didn't like Gate that much. I haven't watched any. I've seen like 1 or 2 Star Trek movies. I miss the mild afro. No, I'm not. No. Absolutely not. Sorry, Martin. No. Do you think Death Note got bad when L died? Yes. Yes, I do. Will you play the new Digimon game? So there's 2 reasons why I don't plan to. One is I don't have the extra spending money to buy it, and 2, it's too mainstream and popular for me to stream it. So I would get 0 views. So, like, would I get it for myself? Sure, because I love Digimon. But, like, it just wouldn't do well on my channel. Do you prefer... Well, I haven't seen the original. I haven't finished the original Full Metal. I've only watched Brotherhood to completion multiple times. So I'm going to say Brotherhood. Okay. Could you recommend when and what I should eat before a workout? Simple carbs. It depends on how long before your workout we're talking. Like, if you're just eating and then going to the gym in a fairly short period of time, simple carbs. Something that's going to be easy to digest. You don't need a bunch of protein. You don't need a bunch of fat. You don't want anything that's going to be sitting in your stomach. Like, for me, I have Rice Krispie Squares. I literally have 1 or 2 Rice Krispie Squares. If you could have a cup of coffee if you want. You could have something just going to give you some energy, won't sit in your stomach. Don't go in on like a full stuffed stomach. If you have hours until your workout session, then you could have something potentially a bit bigger, a bit heavier, but that it depends. Want to reach heaven? No, thank you. Favorite AOT character, Levi or Erwin? Do you walk on the treadmill during these streams? Yes, during every stream, or at least not on the Twitch streams. Yes, I do like Digimon. Yeah, I wouldn't play the Digimon games with the streams due to the popularity thing, but like, yes, I would absolutely play that game. No problem, Anu. Ignore MH. I mean, I ignore every fandom. If I like a series, I like a series. I don't worry about the fandoms. That's why the fandoms. I don't worry about fandoms ever. Just do my own thing. I don't know what you mean by most emotional. Like, what anime hits me the hardest emotionally? Then it would be One Piece. If we're talking about the most emotion, like I think it depends on the context of the question. because like there's gonna be more intent, more that have a lot more high moments, like, and what type of emotions are you looking for? Because we could talk about Berserk, which is literally just constant suffering. What would you say is your favorite anime genre? Romance adventure. Ever seen the Yo-Yo anime? I have not. I didn't even know there was a Yo-Yo anime. You had an earthquake? Well, good to see you're okay. Did you watch the Misfit of Demon King Academy? So you're asking Dark Void, okay. Yes, you did hear One Piece. Hello, Ogre Ninja, welcome back. Welcome back. You watch Vinland Saga? Absolutely. Absolutely. Great series, by the way. What are you watching? I mean, once we finish this stream, I'm gonna go work on Pokemon. Thank you, Manu. I appreciate it. You got a Discord? We do have a Discord server. Yes, it is linked on all of my profiles. Would you rather be strong or gain eagers? I don't know what eagers are, but I'll guess strength. But I'm already fine with it. The Yo-Yo anime is pretty cool. Battle Royale competition. I mean, like, look, they can, animators can make any sport look interesting. So would I watch it? Maybe. Can't say I have an interest in yo-yos though. I'd rather not have a quirk, but I guess Permeation or Momo's quirk would be fine. Man, that character development is crazy. For Thorfinn, yes, absolutely. JJK 19? Okay. Let's see. It's a nice niche anime. I mean, I guess. I'm not sure I'll see it. Thoughts on Blue Lock? Overall, it's enjoyable. It's fun. Some pretty colors and stuff. It's not my favorite sport anime. It's good enough. Opinions on Black Clover and JJK? I enjoy them both. I prefer Black Clover, but they're both good. Solo Leveling? Again, it's a straightforward, sit back and relax kind of anime. It's basically just action and ore farming, and sometimes that's what you want. You have a favorite One Piece character? I don't. I have like 10. But maybe he is tired today. You can see he ignored it so many times. I ignore what? I'm not ignoring anything. I do ignore trolley comments. I don't ignore, like, I don't know what you're talking. Again, G8 best filler from One Piece. I don't know about what the best. One Piece is terrible for fillers. I don't think so. People these days think every anime needs a top tier story. Sometimes you just want something simple. It doesn't need to have super complex world building. Sometimes you just want something fun, right? Have you watched Mob Psycho? I have. I loved it. Oh, by X97. I mean, I read the first one. I wasn't going to read it out loud because it's so... I'm not going to read a whole paragraph like this because when chat is moving, it's going to get pushed up. I just don't have... I'm not able to read the whole thing. In your opinion of what? Is top 3 One Piece arcs? Easy. Wano, Marineford, Enies Lobby. Ever heard of Frieren? I think most people have, yes. Favorite Naruto movie? Favorite Naruto movie? I've seen them all. Maybe it's not the first one. It's not the prison one. It's not the last one. Maybe Bonds. Maybe Bonds. So the second one is Shangri-La good? In my opinion, yes. Yes, I remember Hamtaro. I don't think I ever finished the series though. Is Mob Psycho? Yes. Mob Psycho is good. Can you teach me how to walk in one place? Just do the moonwalk. There's YouTube tutorials. Top 3, one on Marineford Islamic Me Too. Fantastic. If you could have reused a transformation sequence like Sailor Moon or Digimon, what would my form be? It's like a transformation sequence. What sequence? How about like a Omnimon or Gallantmon? Yeah, I'm gonna go with Omnimon or Gallantmon. If Dragon Ball got out at the time One Piece and Naruto got out, would it even be top 50? Yes, it absolutely would. Absolutely. Top 50, come on. Come on. Did you see the terrible animation for the new One Punch Man season? Here's the thing. I think people wanted a huge explosion of a bunch of fights in episode 1, and when it was just an introduction episode, people got pissed. You guys need to chill. You guys need to relax. We've had one introductory episode with no fight scenes. Wait till things actually happen. Cool off. I would argue that it would be more famous than it is now. I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. Should I rewatch Bungo? Should you watch Bungo Stray Dogs? I haven't finished it myself, so I'll let chat advise you on that, since I can't fairly rank it. Sorry, I lost connection. I have not seen Summertime Rendering. What anime do I want to get another season? Ippo. That'd be my top choice. Favorite version of Okaru? Thank you, Jay? Thank you, Jay, for the rose. What's your favorite version of Okaru? I mean, I dropped Dandadan. What anime would you want want a movie? I don't know. Pretty much any series that I enjoy. I don't watch movies that often. I barely watch movies. Hello, Flamingo. Let's see. Just that half of season was a slideshow type animation. So you're talking about. I can already tell you're talking about Blue Lock. I wasn't mad. Like, okay, did the animation fall off? Okay. It takes more than animation for me to really get upset over something. Made in Abyss is on the list. Can someone help me do some fun things? I'm really bored, and if you say games, no thank you. Okay. If you had to restart one of these animes, can I choose not to? Because, like, I don't have time. I don't want to be... I'm not restarting anything. I'm not rewatching any of them again. I do not have time. I'll just pick the shortest one, which is Bleach. Because I don't want to rewatch anything anymore. What is my favorite generation of... I've only seen OG Beyblade. I've only seen the original. So I'm going with the original. Opinion on Solo Leveling, it's fun to just sit back and relax and enjoy some cool fights. That's pretty much all it is. It's just, you got a bunch of ore farming and cool fights, which, sometimes I want. Do I have a favorite Pokemon character? You mean like character? No. Favorite Pokemon? Gengar, Lapras will do it. Opinion on Seven Deadly Sins? There's some good, there's some bad. It comes down to, can you deal with the bad enough to enjoy the other, the good parts of it? It's not a perfect series by any means. I'm not a fan of Okaroon. I was watching Lord of Mysteries, haven't seen it. Had to drop because of its hyper animation. Haven't seen it, I can't judge it. Would you lose your ability to swim to get the ability to fly for 10 minutes? No. No. I am not becoming... No. Watch dub Lord of Mysteries? I mean, I'm currently not watching Lord of Mystery. Oh, maybe you're talking to the other person. Maybe. Do I prefer the original? I haven't seen the new Beyblades. I've only seen the original one. I've only seen the original. How am I doing? I'm doing good. Just saw Kuma's backstory. Then you might want to book a therapy session. You might want to book a therapy session. Do I like Denji? No. I like the world of Chainsaw Man. I like I like the way the devils work, how the power system works. It's interesting. I don't care for the characters. Do I watch dubbed or not dubbed? Do you mean subbed? I will watch both, depending on whose voices I like more. Depends on whose voices I like more. Can I get some recommendations if I liked Hell's Paradise and Black Clover? Well, Hell's Paradise I haven't finished, but like, what elements of Black Clover did you like the most? You want like magic system, like I'm gonna like based off you're choosing mainstream shonen, so I'm gonna keep recommending mainstream shonens. So like, could go with JJK or or Slime, which has a magic system, or you could go with Overlord. I can only watch Dragon Ball dubbed. Fair enough. I do not like Dragon Ball subbed, which fair enough. Is One Piece better sub or dub? I can't watch the dubbed. I tried One Piece dubbed. I couldn't do it. Favorite voice actor? I don't remember a single voice actor's name. I think I remember one or two voice actors' names. Actually, wait. No, I know voice actors in person. What am I talking about? Uh, maybe Chris Sabbath. Chris is nice. He's cool. Good morning, morning Gunther. Who's your favorite anime character of all time? I will never have one. Impossible. Never gonna have one. One of the animators for BL Season 2 came out and said they were forced to cut and remove scenes. I guess so. What are your thoughts on God of High School? It's peak fighting. Is it good fighting? Sure. Is it peak fighting? No. No. It's definitely not peak. It's good. It's good fights, but nowhere near the best I've seen. You need to show us the Black Clover painting. I'm doing it once and then not again, because it's a pain to keep going and go. It's a pain for me. Ugh. Okay. Here. There you go. Okay. There. Did I watch Berserk? Yes, I've seen every animation variant of Berserk. No, I did. I'm not a painter. I am not an artist. No. It was Samnat. I collect paintings like this, and they're all autographed. Thank you, him. Like, there's a One Piece painting behind me. You guys can kind of see it. There's a One Piece painting back there. I see that this guy who painted it every year, and I get a new one. So, I got Astro Boy, I got One Piece, I got Black Clover. And basically, whoever's voice actors are there that year, I have them painted, and I get it signed. Season 6 of Black Clover comes out in 2026. Yes, it does. I've only seen one episode of Dororo. I need an anime to watch. Any recommendations? What do you like to watch? Or what have you tried and enjoyed? Welcome back, Malt. Do you know absolutely anything about The Last of Us? Can't really say I do, no. I can't say I do. Have I watched Terran Resonance? I have not. Bros Leonardo da Vinci? I mean, he's pretty solid. Except Leonardo didn't have spray paint. This is all spray paint. If you eat socks... Okay. Welcome back, Caroline. How long do you stream now? About 40 minutes. I have a hollow painting that changes when you angle it. Oh, it's one of those. Okay, those are cool. They tend to give me headaches, so I'm just sticking with the regular traditional paintings. I've seen One Piece, Black Clover, Naruto, so you're basically just watching mainstream shonens. A lot of you guys just seem to be watching mainstream shonens, which is fine, I guess. Then I'd move on to Full Metal Alchemist or Hunter x Hunter. If it rains in the ocean, does the ocean water rise up? No, because the ocean water then, if it evaporates, turns into clouds. So, no. I mean, not for any lengthy period of time. I've seen both of them. Okay, so Overlord, Log Horizon, Reincarnated as a Slime, Yu-Gi-Oh! Top 15. Not for me. I like Yu-Gi-Oh! It's not top 15 for me. Have you read Bakuman? Read it? No. Watched it? Yes. Dude, please read my question. Okay, I read your question. I would say no personally, Eric, but I can see why people would say yes. I don't know what you're saying yes to, but okay. Have I watched Parasite? I've seen it several times. JoJo's, I'm on part 4. Culling Games? You mean the next arc of JJK? Yeah, sure. I'm looking forward to it. You're off to bed. See you later, true. I've seen the first couple, but not the slime. So I would try Reincarnated as a Slime. Season 3 is the weakest of the 3, but Season 1 and 2 are good. I have not finished D. Gray Man. I've only seen one episode, and it didn't hook me. Oh, let's see. I tried Eric. Eric asked a nonsense question. I mean, every time I look back, it's people commenting on his question, but I don't see his question. Have I ever seen Lupin? No, I have not. What about Dragon Ball Z? Okay, what happens at the end of Dragon Ball Daima? The end of Dragon Ball Daima, they defeat the Demon King and go, they transform into Super Saiyan 4, work together and beat the Demon King. And the world is safe, and they all go home and then they're adults again. I'm watching Full Metal Alchemist, awesome. Which is better, a better mech anime? I'm not the mech guy. I'm really not the guy to ask about mechs. I'm gonna say Iron Blooded, Eureka, or Bravern. Let's see. The anime I recommend to people first is Grave of the Fireflies. I haven't seen it, but isn't that emotionally intense? Isn't that a bit rough for a starter? Is Mashal good? I think so. Mashal's it's like a comedy action, heavy on the comedy. So if you want something silly with some good fights, then yes, it'll do that. What do you think about Hatsune Miku? Hatsune Miku? I haven't seen it. 86 is one of the best. I haven't seen 86. Sailor Moon solos every character. Prove me wrong. I think power scaling is dumb, so I don't really care. I'm fully aware of what Sailor Moon is capable of, but I think power scaling is dumb. Freeze a bee till it can't move, then put it in your... Malt, you need therapy, man. New to anime, should I watch Berserk? Okay, so the Berserk animes usually fall short of the manga by a significant margin. If you're going to watch Berserk, I would recommend the 97 version. How is Made in Abyss? I haven't started yet. Dude, just stop ignoring my comment. I see that one. Yeah, oh, yeah, Hatsune, yeah, okay, I remember who Hatsune, the long, blue-haired, okay, that girl. I haven't seen any content involving Hatsune Miku. I've only seen her figures and, like, posters and stuff. Okay, Eric, you really need therapy. In what top would you place Levi Ackerman? You mean what? I don't know what you mean. In what top? He's my first or second favorite character, I guess, is what you're asking. I feel like it puts strength into a real perspective. No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. Power scaling 1 adds nothing but hostility and aggression in the anime community. Has no contribution to the quality of a story whatsoever, and 3 has even the authors don't care about it, so only the fans obsess over it. And 4, it really comes down to logical consistency within the story, and even power scaling. Power scaling across verses makes no sense mathematically, and even in the same verse, rarely makes any kind of sense. As long as the character strengths are consistent, that's really all that matters. But mathematically, it just makes no sense. What do you think is the best intro song? Probably Period of Chemistry Period of Chemistry, which is the 5th opening for Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Let's see. So inverse power scaling is more about logical consistency. So, like, example, if Usopp took his Usopp hammer, snuck up on Shanks, and took him out with a hit, a lot of us would find that funny. But people would probably get pissed off if Usopp just one-hit Shanks. Logically, that would not be consistent with what we've seen in the story. Would it be funny? Sure, but like, there's a logical consistency in what we expect characters to be able to do in the confines of their own story. What about that one guy that can just erase things from existence? There's literally a million... no, I mean... Sailor Moon defeated the concept of chaos. She literally has, like, the control of all magic in her entire universe. And has fought for, like, thousands of years without a break. She's insanely busted. I'm not into Sailor Moon, but, like, if you want something that's, like, surprisingly intense... It can do that. Good anime with good graphics and awesome fight scenes. It is mainstream, it's just old. I will go with Unlimited Blade Works. What's going on? Bosu Sama Samurai Pizza Cats. Okay. Do you still have the hopes DBS Season 2 will happen? Yes. Favorite Hunter x Hunter arc? Literally... just pick one. New York New, I guess. I guess York New, maybe. What do you think about Mob Psycho? I love the series. 7 Deadly Sins worth the watch? It depends. Because they do some things badly, and it might ruin the experience for you. They do some things really well, but they also do some things not so well. Also depends if you're counting 4 Nights of the Apocalypse. It depends on you. I enjoyed the series, but it has problems. Okay, Mart, I suggest you wash the place. It is bleeding from an... You guys confuse me so much. You guys really confuse me. 130 episodes, should I continue? Are you enjoying the series? I don't understand the question. Like, if you're watching a series and you're asking me if I should continue... Like, what is... If you like the series, keep going. If you don't like the series, you don't have to keep going. The author could say Usopp, Emu, and it means seriously. I mean, yeah, the author decides the progression of a story. It's yeah, the author, yeah, exactly. Recommendations: just watching JJK. So if you like JJK, if you want, like, you can watch Demon Slayer. There's demons, there's curses. It's not the same kind of power system, but try Demon Slayer. Oh yeah, Thomas. Okay, Thomas, you're getting muted for the entire live. You're a timeout for you. Dude, lately your streams are going up slowly. Actually, it's been quieter. I think it's because of the hours I've been streaming, but like that's when I'm free, so I don't worry about it too much. So basically, WoW was explaining Martin what to do because Martin said they were. Oh. Why was Martin bleeding? Death Note, I like the first half. Watch AOT, I've already seen it, and I'm probably double your age, dude. Statistically, I'm double your age. Little bro, come on. What do you think of Tokyo Ghouls? The first season was good. I'm doing the moonwalk for a full 2 hours. Top 5 good move? You mean good movies? I haven't seen that many. What kind of movies are you looking for? When I first came, your streams got around 10. I mean, we've had 50 people on the YouTube stream before. We've had 50 people in here. It really depends on the day and when I stream. It just good day. Also depends if it's like during the school semester, during exam season, all that stuff. Did you watch One Piece? Yes. Am I still watching it? Yes. Did you watch Seven Deadly Sins? Yes. Am I on a PC? I'm on both. You guys are on my phone. The other chat's on my computer. You watched Sanda? I have not. Do you think you could beat 10 Charloses? Yes. I don't need a bat. 10 Charloses? I don't need a bat. Did I ever finish Fate? I've finished Fate Stay Night and Unlimited Blade Works multiple times. I'm starting a manga? Awesome. No, like, me seeing what? I once saw 42. Exactly, we've had 50 people in here. Did you watch Seven Deadly Sins? I already answered that. Remember me? Welcome back, Joy Boy. Thank you, Starlight. He isn't like 2,000 pounds. 2,000 pounds? Dude, there's the heaviest human ever was like 1,000 pounds. 2,000 pounds, Jesus. Top 3 isekais? Probably Log Horizon, ReZero, Slime. Probably. Thoughts on having an anime wife? In a serious content, like in a serious way, you need help. Just finished ReZero, awesome. Hope you liked it. Does the other stream have a camera? They both have cameras. Phone, PC. I have 2 cameras. 10 men are not beating a gorilla. Have you played Left 4 Dead 1 and 2? I own Left 4 Dead 1 and 2. I have them both on Steam. Slime that good? I've only watched. Slime is the first and second season of Slime is good. I don't think the third season was that good, being honest. I'm not gonna do a flip because I'm on a treadmill and I would die. Also, I don't know how to do a flip. You like Code Geass? I wasn't a fan. Sorry. I haven't seen 91 Days. How you doing, Fades? Do I like Tomo-chan as a girl? It was decent. It was decent. Not my favorite romance, but I enjoyed it. Do I like Beck? Beckman? I'm trying to think of who Beck is. You mean Ben Beckman? Permit me to come up and... sorry, unfortunately, no. What about Solo Leveling? I enjoyed it. Twice. How many men do you think are needed to kill a gorilla? A lot. I mean, men used to hunt mammoths. If we're talking about, like, yeah, with spears. If you give enough men a bunch of spears, they'll get the gorilla. But like barehanded, also most people are cowards and out of shape. The average person today can't even do a push-up. The average man's gonna get, gently nudged by a gorilla and die. Have I watched Eminence of Shadow? Yeah, it was mid. I think power scaling is a waste of time. HB, sorry. What's my top 5? I don't have one, so I'll do this instead. Ippo is my favorite sport. Snow White with Red Hair is my favorite romance. Full Metal is one of my favorite shonens. I don't have a dead set favorite shonen. Favorite seinen is probably going to be the 97 Berserk or Monster. Do I have any other good ones I can throw in there? I meant Mongolian Chop Squad. I don't know that one. So you never answered my question. What's your thoughts on... I'm not talking about a Ramo. I am not talking about an anime about seducing and dating your little sister. I'm not doing it. I believe the average person can at least... you'd be surprised. I've worked in a gym for 8 years. I've worked in a gym for 8 years. Most people I've seen cannot do one proper push-up. I am being dead serious. And I'm not only talking about 60, 70-year-olds. Where do you buy yourself a treadmill? Amazon. Have I read Vagabond? I have not. Is Boruto worth watching? In my opinion, no. I'd probably read it instead. I don't do power scaling. Sorry, selected. Who wins, Emu or Don Krieg? I do. Have I watched Peacemaker? Nope. Welcome back, Kat. What's your thoughts on Rising of a Shield Hero? Great season 1, 2, 3, and 4 were not that good. I am not American. I have seen Railgun. Railgun was fun. Is Inuyasha worth... I dropped Inuyasha. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. What about Cyberpunk? Haven't started yet. I do think the original Naruto is worth it, and like, you don't have to watch all the fillers that take place after the last main arc if you don't want to. So like, if you want to skip the fillers, you can. Is Ace of Diamonds making a new season? I heard it is. Someone in chat said there is, but I haven't actually gone to double check. But I think Ace of Diamonds is worth the watch, absolutely. So do you or don't like... I like the first season, I don't like 2, 3, and 4. Who wins 1 Million Lions or every Pokemon? Pokemon has literal gods. Pokemon has multiple gods who literally control space, time, and reality and creation. Luffy lost his eye during the final war, then... I don't see that happening. I'll be back in 10 minutes. We'll still be here in 10 minutes. Have you watched Buchigiri? I have not. The Shippuden or however... Okay, yes, I like Shippuden as well. And you don't feel like you have to watch the fillers. It's the same kind of situation. But I do think Shippuden is good. The seasons are good. Season 5 is coming out soon. Of what? Ace of Diamond? I hope so. Pokemon are literally there's literal gods who control reality. So, like, you know. Who will win 1 trillion line or the sun? The sun. What's your favorite Pokemon? Either Lapras or a Gengar, probably. Tokyo Ghoul. I've heard mixed opinions. Well, that's because Season 1 is good, and Season 2 was not, because they didn't adapt it properly at all. Are you excited for JJ? Excited? I wouldn't say excited. I'm going to be watching JJK, yes. Have I seen... Yeah, Magical Index, I've seen that one as well. At what point where I don't know what anime to continue, watch and drop so many but want to go back? See, if a certain amount of time passes and I'm not engaged, I'm out. If a show does something I actively do not want in a show, and it crosses like a threshold, then I'm out, and I'm not going back. Bro, 1 man is enough for 1,000 gorillas. That is Anos Voldigoat, okay. The lion will win if they attack... Oh yeah, attack the sun at night. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Who will win 100 septillion rhinos or 10 strongest Pokemon? Again, you're comparing lions to deities who just control reality, who created the universe in that series. Best aura moment from One Piece? My personal favorite is going to be episode 1015. For those of you who know, if you know, you know. See you later, Mip. I've never got the line. I mean, neither do I. I still think it's silly, but whatever. I've recently reached 5,000 episodes of anime, and I'm lost at... I feel like I've hit a block. You'd be like, that you're bored? Like, if you're, like... Maybe you've tried to binge watch too much. You need to, like, slow down a bit. What anime would you want to be in? Honestly, just send me anywhere but here. You could put me in Berserk for all I care. Just send me anywhere else. He compared rhinos to rhinos, lions, same thing. In this context, same thing. What happened episode 1015 again? Luffy gets to the rooftop. What about numbers higher than the highest number? There is no highest. The thing is, numbers are infinite. What's your opinion on Arceus? I mean, I haven't caught an Arceus yet. I'll catch him eventually, guys. I'll catch an Arceus eventually. Yeah, go ahead. Send me to Berserk. I don't care. At this point, I don't care. It's probably better than here. Would you rather fight Blackbeard or Doflamingo? I don't have a Devil Fruit. So, and Blackbeard takes double damage. So I guess Blackbeard. I just can't find something I enjoy. I feel like I've watched every anime. You definitely haven't. 5,000 episodes is a lot, but in the grand scheme of things, there's thousands more series you haven't touched yet. But you might be forcing yourself to watch too much too quickly and you're burning out. My pocket calculator showed me the max number was something called... Oh, yeah. DU is speaking, yes. I don't watch Overflow. Do you? Okay. Do you? Okay, dude, would you like to create a manga? No. I'm not getting into the manga industry. I'll talk about a current art problem in anime. Okay. Would you fight Guts for, well, I mean, for $1 million? I mean, he's a fictional character, so I win by default. He doesn't exist. Have you ever heard of the hit series JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Yes. I saw that comment 5 minutes ago. Okay, do I collect Pokemon cards? My collection was stolen a long time ago and I stopped collecting. Now I just play the games. Yeah, I'm not touching Overflow. Hello, Manuker. Favorite author? I mean, it would help if I remembered any of the authors' names. I literally remember 1 or 2 authors. And guess what? They're like Oda and stuff. So, like, I couldn't tell, like, I just don't know enough authors' names. Do I like Yu-Gi-Oh? The anime, yes. The card game, not anymore. Thank you, who just donated? Thank you, Connor and Stekty. Have I watched Failure Frame? I have not. When I get a girlfriend, my bro's gonna turn into Griffith. Jesus Christ, dude, what the hell? What the hell? Thank you again, Stekty. I appreciate it. Thank you. And have you watched Failure Frame? Yeah, I already answered that. I know it's been 10 minutes, but I'm back. Well, welcome back. I do know who Muzan Jackson. Is Blue Lock good? Generally, yes. I think it's enjoyable. I don't enjoy most mechas. I've enjoyed a couple, but I'm definitely not the guy to ask about mecha series most of the time. I just don't watch that many. Do you know... Okay, I already answered that one. Like, there's a couple good ones. I'm on part 4 of JoJo's. I'm on part 4. Do you think Dragon Ball... Okay, OG Dragon Ball is peak? I mean, I really enjoy it. Even now, I still enjoy the original Dragon Ball. Is it, like, my favorite amongst everything? No. Is it still good today? I think so. Who is more evil, Light or Griffith? Griffith. Do I like mecha animes? Again, I just answered that. I don't have a favorite. Again, like Ippo's my favorite sport. Snow White is my favorite romance. Full Metal's one of my favorite shonen. Monster and Berserk would be my favorite seinens. What is Overflow about? You don't want to know. It's one of those series, I think. Do you think you can escape Gojo domain expansion? Well, considering he doesn't exist, yes. If I'm being honest, Sukuna did nothing wrong. Okay, interesting take. I do like Vinland Saga. Don't worry about it. Sleep. Any favorite manga series? I don't read that much manga. I really don't. I've only read like the big ones: Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, Dragon Ball, Hero Academia, and not that many. I'm more of an anime person, generally. I am reading the Deadbeat Noble, which is pretty interesting. Overflow is exactly, Kat. Manga or anime? I watch way more anime than read manga. I'm just more of an anime person. Favorite Espada? Probably Nelly L. Watched Mirai Nikki? I have. What do you think of Space Dandy? I tried, it wasn't my thing. It's a very, like, comedy-heavy series, and I don't watch that many comedies. I don't watch that many comedies. It's also not my style of comedy to begin with. Do you feel down about what happened to Mongoloid? I don't remember what happened to Mongoloid. Would you take the offer? You are the only guy in the world who can read manga and watch anime, but you forget everything about anime. Everything. No. I mean, it may seem like I forget everything already because like I don't remember anyone's name, but no. If every anime character became a child with no abilities or anything at all except one, who would that be? I don't know. Seems like I would just pick one of those many characters who control all of reality and undo everything you just did, and it goes back to normal. Bro, can you explain how the next JJK stuff is lining up? I haven't read it. I haven't looked at the new JJK stuff. I can't tell you anything that's going on. What trope do I hate the most? When you take a girl who looks like a child and make them thousands of years old, and then put them in romantic situations that are highly inappropriate. Have you read the Sunrise Countdown? I have not. Any recommendations for a Halloween costume? Depends on your time, depends on your budget, if you're buying the costume, if you're making the costume, what your skill set is. There's a number of questions I would have to ask. You did get a crown. Is My Hero Academia good? I think so, yes. No. Okay, so people might be complaining about the fans. Some people are weird, but don't worry about the fans. Try the series, see if you like it, and decide for yourself if it's good or not. I've only seen one episode of Dororo. Can't lie, MHAC's name might make anime of the... I mean, look, I'm not going to talk about anime of the year because I'm not really too invested. Am I enjoying the final season? Absolutely. I'm really enjoying it. Have you watched The Finest Assassin? I have. No problem, Flamingo. Then people would not make new animes as the creators won't watch any anime to get inspired. So, okay, I think I missed something there. Have you played Minecraft? No. Well, I mean, I played it, but I don't play it anymore. I touched it once for like 5 minutes. It's just not my kind of game. I've watched people play it. I have no interest. I couldn't finish Dandadan. Wasn't really my thing. I've seen every Berserk release to date. Have I watched... Okay, I already read that one. I have been flabbergasted because I'm not into Minecraft. Well, there's a lot of people who are not into Minecraft. What's your opinions on Seven Deadly Sins? As someone who likes Seven Deadly Sins, it has problems. And not everyone's going to like some of the things that they do. The animation falls off, they do some creepy things, which I fully see and acknowledge that it has problems. I still enjoy it, but it's not a perfect series. I have not read Vagabond. Any recommendations for a Halloween costume? I pay a maximum of 100 euros. Okay, so you don't have the skills to make a costume. You have 100 euros to spend. So you're pretty much looking at... And also, you only have 2 weeks. Because that you also have to factor in delivery. So you'd have to order it now and probably get like express delivery or something. So you're in a rush. If we want simple, you might want to go with like either something like solo leveling Demon Slayer would be easy. Like anything or like the Akatsuki cloak, that would be really easy. Anything where it's just like 1 or 2 pieces where you can just like where like as long it doesn't have to be perfectly tailored. You don't need a wig and all these accessories and all these props. The simpler the better. So my top choices would be Demon Slayer, solo leveling, Akatsuki. What about Vinland Saga? Great series. Golden Boy's not my thing. I have not seen Crush Gear Turbo. The Golden Boy, yes, it is Gunnar. Have you heard about Jeff Nippert and Greg Doucette drama? I don't get involved in the drama. I really don't care. Pizza or ice cream? Ice cream. Do you think Yorichi Sukiguni can defeat all upper ranks at once? I'm not a power scaler. I'm live every day, just about. Ice pizza? Ugh. I mean, you know what? I would eat cold pizza. I don't mind cold pizza. Okay. I mean, Greg is... I don't like Greg. I don't like Mike Israetel. And Jeff, I don't agree with everything he says, but he's at least I like the guy. Solo leveling is a fun time. It's a fun time. Do I like Penguin? Oh wait, he's the skinny... He's the pasty white skinny guy with the long, straight, dark hair. I mean, I don't watch him. I've seen a couple of things he does. I like him enough. I've never watched his content, though. Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, it's just old. The animes aren't as good as they used to be. Greg, he's funny and he's honest. So if you think Greg is honest, Lucas, I have some bad news for you. Why are anime fans this obsessed with power scaling? I don't get involved with that side of it. I keep that, I stay away from that side of things. So that we won't bring that here. So we're good. Funniest way I've heard anyone describe Penguin. I mean, he's got very pasty white skin. He's tall, skinny, and has long dark hair. So yeah, he seems like a nice guy though. I would hang out with him. He seems nice, and he likes the gym too. So you'd probably get along. Do I like Hunter x Hunter? Yes. I do like Soul Eater. Do you rank shows from enjoyment, or do you also look at? I mean, I don't rank shows to begin with. If you ask me my favorite series, then I'm going to tell you about my favorite series. But like, I don't have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 system. But I'll take both into account, because if I don't like the writing, if a show has bad writing, then it's going to affect my enjoyment of a show. I feel like it's just the gooner animes that give anime a bad name. I mean, I think it's also anime fans. Anime fans can be pretty awful sometimes. Do you know Galaxy Breathing the Mura? I have no idea what. No, I don't. See you later, gamers. Do you think Akainu can beat Taylor Swift? In popularity, no. In singing, maybe. Again, I don't listen to Taylor Swift. I'm sorry, I don't listen to Taylor Swift. Definitely ruin the reputation. I mean, yeah, fandoms can sometimes do good, and they can also do a lot of bad. Which is why I tailor my chat so I only keep those who behave. If someone behaves, I get rid of them. Do I just okay? No, we're good. Thank you. A guy who eats ice cream. I also eat ice cream. I feel like Akainu Loki got them single. Yeah, you know what? Akainu is definitely a singer for sure. Now we're doing the moonwalk. We're not on that treadmill. We're just doing the moonwalk. I'm back and I've been watching Black Clover. Good to hear. And when they fight the first Midnight Sun the first Midnight Sun fight. I'm glad. I hope you're enjoying it. Would you prefer to answer questions about weight using the more accurate unit of newtons, or change to asking about mass and keep going to I prefer pounds and kilograms. Because I'm a lifter, I prefer pounds and kilos. Galaxy Breathing is a very... Okay, are you related to Bartolomeo? Maybe. I love Black Clover, it's amazing. I also enjoy the series quite a bit. Ryoka Tenkai, Malevolent Shrine. Why are you casting Malevolent Shrine? What are you doing? There's a maniac outside my house, on the street, and he's just screaming for absolutely no reason. I've had that happen. Do I watch Blue Lock? Yes. Yes, I do. Do you use kilograms in Canada? We mostly use pounds. But since I coach internationally, I need to be familiar with both kilos and pounds. Also, I could just do simple math. 1 kilo is about 2.204 pounds. I love Mushoku Tensei because I can... Oh, yeah, okay. Ollie, you are banned forever. Have you watched Haikyuu? A couple times, actually. Have you heard the Akaza theme? It sounds like I'm a pineapple. Is Akaza from SpongeBob confirmed? Have you seen Eden Zero? I have not. I've seen Fairy Tail, which is by the same person. Is One Piece overrated? I mean, I like the series. That's all I'm concerned with. If I like a series, I'm going to watch it. I don't care if people say it's overrated or underrated. If I like something, I'm standing by it. No lie, my housemate ran into the street screaming last night. Yeah, that sounds annoying. Oh man, is Jobless Reincarnation that bad, bro? I mean, I dropped it. I dropped it. I'm not going back to that. Who would win Shibuya Incident Yuji or Sukuna when he was with Yuji? I don't do power scaling. No, I do not like Mushoku Tensei at all. What is your anime Mount Rushmore? So I don't rank anime the way other people do. If you want, okay, my favorite sport, Ippo. My favorite romance, Snow White with red hair. Favorite shonen, there could be a few different choices, but I'll just say Full Metal. Favorite seinen would either be Monster or Berserk. My favorite mecha would either be Bravern or Iron Blooded Orphans. So I could do it that way, but overall I don't have favorites overall favorites. Do you have any friend who is unemployed final boss? I do have friends that are unemployed, yes. Well, I have acquaintances who are unemployed. You can goon to anything with. I mean, yep, that is true, Martin. You can. I mean, fair enough. AOT is a solid one. Do you like Tokyo Ghoul? I like season 1. Vinland Saga, yes, I love both seasons, especially 2. How can I not like Peak? Because everyone has different taste. So assuming that everyone has to like the same series is kind of silly. Do you like Evangelion? It wasn't for me. Do I like... Yeah, I'm not... Evangelion, Gurren Lagann... Like, most mechas are not for me. They're just not. I've only liked a couple. Yeah. Just don't watch that many mechas. Okay, Jobless Reincarnation is not a... Yes, it is. It has a great... okay, it has a gas extremely... Yeah, I mean, okay, I would agree with the comment about the MC. I can't really speak too much on the world because I can't overlook the MC, so I'm not watching this. To be honest, I'm actually a panda sitting in a forest. I mean, that sounds pretty nice. Where should I watch anime? Wherever you want. I'm not like, whether it's Netflix, Crunchyroll, or any of the billion streaming sites out there, any of them that you prefer. How much longer do you think One Piece is going to be continued for? A while. We've got some years to go. Not like 10, but we've got years left. How much longer? Okay, where should I watch anime? What do you think of that time I was reincarnated as a slime? Season 1 is great. Season 2 is also good. Season 3 was not that good. I dropped Angels of Death. I almost finished it, but it lost me. We can all relate. And Ollie, your band. When are you gonna like Mushoku Tensei? I'm never going to. Absolutely not. Code Geass was not for me. Do I think it's worth giving a shot though? Yes. I don't think that it's a good idea to Cat Bezos. Why don't you go outside and give them a little... yeah, sounds like a great idea. Fully support it. 100%. No, marked, because this is a chat that is open and understanding that people like different things. So if you can't understand that people like different series, this might not be the place for you. Unfortunately, no. Look, any anime like Mushoku Tensei, which has an MC like that, will never be peak. Thoughts on Full Metal? I love the series. After AOT, are you looking for something similar? Do you want something dark like Berserk? Or do you want something more fun? Or more like what direction are you looking to go in? I'm on a treadmill. Thoughts on AOT, Naruto, and Dandadan? AOT, very well written, good series. Naruto, I love it. Dandadan was not for me. What do you think about Kokushibo from Demon Slayer? Don't really care that much about him, to be honest. I mean, like, he's cool. I'm more of a Guillaume fan. Dark. I mean, if you want dark, go with 97 Berserk. Go with the 97 version of Berserk. Bolo, you're getting a timeout because we don't do that here. Hold on. There we go. Timeout for you. 5 minutes. Which is better, Fullmetal Alchemist or Brotherhood? I never finished the original, so I can't fairly rank it. I'm hoping the cops arrive. Good luck with your whole situation there. Then give the cheese... oh my god, what's going on over there? Welcome back, Evie. 2016 Berserk. I did not enjoy the 2016 Berserk at all. I always recommend based off of the individual's personal preference. So, like, it depends on what you're into. Goku or Saitama, neither, because power scaling is dumb. What is one of the most brutal? Berserk is up on that. Berserk is part of the conversation. Attack on Titan is also pretty rough. There's other ones in there. There's this one. Hold on, it was a magical girl one. It was a magical girl one. Someone will know it. Madoka Magica is pretty bad. I gave you the cheese. Guys, you're weird. What's your thoughts on Doma? I mean, I haven't watched the movie, so I haven't seen much of Doma. I didn't like JoJo. I know I didn't like JoJo's. Okay, that's fine. If JoJo's isn't going to be your thing, that's fine. Goblin Slayer can be part of the conversation. It does. Goblin Slayer has some brutal moments, but is it as brutal as, like, Berserk? No. It has like some bad scenes. Like episode 1 is kind of rough. That dude is Odoma. I mean, I know barely anything about the guy. I remember seeing after. Okay, I remember after seeing you talk about gooning persist. Okay, which one would you choose? Attack on Titan or Attack on Minions? I don't know what Attack on the Minions from what? From Despicable Me? I guess Attack on Minions? I have seen a lot of series, and I don't really know what to watch anymore. Any recommendations about something like Slice of Life Romance? Snow White with Red Hair, My Love Story, Sign of Affection, The Flower That Blooms with Dignity, Angel Beats, Hunter x Hunter opinions. I love the series. Is Pokemon goated? The anime so far is not that great. It's got some moments here and there, but I'm just not a huge Gundam fan. Sorry. The guy just left after someone threw a goddamn rock. Dude, don't hit people with rocks. Do you play Genshin Impact? I do not. Did you watch Cyberpunk? I haven't started yet. Haven't started yet. Once we finish the stream in about 40 minutes, we're going to continue our Pokemon marathon. I'll play some Pokemon X and Z to A while I watch Pokemon. Might have been a different time. I'm thinking of the time when chat kept asking what fruit was most attracted to. Yeah, I mean that sounds like our chat. It can be weird. Why can't I hit people with rocks? Do you want to go to prison? Food Wars top 1. I mean, it has the prettiest food. It does have the prettiest food. I'll give you that. I mean, just, you know what? If you're going to watch Food Wars, watch it with your family, guys. Watch it with your family. Not going to lie, the most brutal anime I've watched was the Kingdom of... You know what? Kingdoms of... I can't speak, sorry. Kingdoms of Ruin? Fair enough. Fair enough. I know what you're talking about. That's valid. Hello, Zenitsu? Isn't that the same like Pikachu and Ash and Zenitsu and Hizuka? What? JJK or Demon Slayer? I will say JJK by a small margin. Saddest death? Wait, did I write that one down? Because I usually write these questions down. It's either going to be Escanor or Kurama. I know about Blue Vortex. I know what happens, but at the time I did not know. Have you seen Black Butler? And I dropped Black Butler, so I can't fairly rank it. Hello, Ima. What's good? Boruto manga. I've heard the Boruto manga is good. I've heard of it, but I haven't read it. I can't judge it myself. It was good though. Some scenes made me I mean, Kingdoms of Ruin is rough. Kingdoms of Ruin is pretty rough. Is Mob Psycho worth it? Absolutely. Need something to watch that isn't mainstream. Any particular genre? I'm not going to focus on mainstream or not, but if you have a genre preference, I'll go off of that. Who is the strongest character in all of anime? Power scaling is stupid. I don't do that. Boruto Blue Vortex got some heat. I've heard good things. But again, because I haven't read it myself, I can't judge it. Which is more legal, adult and what? Both are bad. How do I watch the marathon? The Pokemon marathon? I'm not streaming it. I'm watching it by myself. Cowboy Bebop, I still have to go back to that one. Do I like Tokyo Revengers? It was okay. Can't say I was a fan. Ever heard of Kengan Ashura? I've heard of it. Have I watched it? No. Tokyo Revengers wasn't... Well, I didn't love it. Why are you so obsessed with iced pizza? If you want some cold pizza, okay, but why iced pizza? MHA, I'm really enjoying the current season. I'm up to date. Shonen or Issei? I mean, Shonen or Issei? Did you mean... Shonen or Isekai? A lot of Isekais are Shonen, they're not exclusive. Shonen is target audience, Isekai is being transported to another world. They can be Shonen Isekais. Have you ever thought about streaming You can't. You're not allowed to stream anime. That gets you banned. Everyone watch Prison School? No, stop it. Have I watched Baki? Yes. It wasn't my thing though. Do I like Bleach? Yes. Good morning, Gunther. Yeah, you are not allowed to stream anime publicly. You can. The one thing we used to do on Discord is we used to stream it on the server. I could do that. I haven't seen Stars Align. I did see the first half of Prince of Tennis. What power system do you like the most? I would say either Nen or Alchemy. Nen or Alchemy. I've seen Hellsing Ultimate. What kind of woman is your type? I prefer food. Akamega Kill? Yeah, I've seen it. It's pretty good. I'm not a Prison School fan. Sorry, not into that. You're not ready for tomorrow's One Punch Man season 3 episode 2. I'm gonna watch it. I'll watch it before I go to work. Yeah, I have a Discord server and a Twitch. I have everything: TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Discord, and Twitch. I'm just not into that kind of series, man. I'm just not into it. Have I ever watched Dinosaur King? Yes, I have. I haven't finished it, but I grew up on that stuff. Nen is such a peak power system with 100. Yeah, Nen is a fantastic power system. It's creative, it's versatile, it has built-in limitations, so it's not completely broken like some. The way you have all these different applications and styles of using it, I love. Oh, someone just joined the Discord. Welcome, Mello. Welcome to the Discord. Finally, someone else who watched Dinosaur. I'm old. It's because I'm old. I've been watching anime since '94. I've only seen Ori Monogatari. I've seen Clannad and After Story. Please give. No. Yeah, Adian, stop it. Yeah, someone. Yeah, so join the server. Welcome to the server. Well, if you spam, you get muted. So, okay, you just outright refuse. So you're just gonna because you outright refused. I'm just gonna full on get rid of you. Goodbye. Finally, someone. Oh, I read that one. Yeah, if you refuse to behave, I'm just gonna get rid of you. Is your community as chill as you? So everyone's a bit different, but if you don't respect the rules, I get rid of you. Like, if you can't respect the rules of the community and respect that people have different opinions and like different stuff, then yeah, I get rid of him. Will Toto be your best friend? I'd be down. I'd be down. We're very different, but I could, yeah, I'd be down. Just saying, I mean, that's how I am. That's just how I am. Are you on a treadmill? Yes. If people can't fall on me, why not? If an apple can fall on me, why not a bit? Isaac Newton. Hello, Rimuru. Oh, Rimuru, there you go. How you doing? Favorite show that's not anime? I'm big into crime shows. So like Bones, Criminal Minds, Forensic Files, Homicide Hunter, all of those. I'm really big into crime stuff. Can you show us your brightest smile? I actually cannot control the expressions on my face, so I can't smile on command. The Discord should be linked on my profile. So you're on the YouTube chat. If you go to the top of my profile, there should be the link button, and my Discord should be in there. It should be in there. Viciously mauled to death by a lion or a date with Charlos. I mean, if I go on a date with Charlos, I can literally show up and leave or kill him and get away with it. So I'll just go secretly murder Charlos. Are you into games? Yeah, I stream on Twitch. Which anime must I watch? Depends what you're into. What are you into? Are you still streaming on Twitch? I will be streaming on Twitch later today. We're going to be continuing our playthrough of Water Park Simulator. Ippo versus full-powered solar flare wiping out the planet. Ippo's got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. Nice. Seen Horimiya? Yes, I have. Loved it. Pre-Fire's gonna get Isekai and Shonen. I like Isekais and Shonen. Well, it depends on the series, but I watch both. But you failed Toto's question. Yeah. What's your type of woman? I know. I know. Oh, someone else. Noodle just joined the Discord. Welcome, Noodle. But yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just not. I mean, watch the anime? Which one? Either way, my watch list is full. Ippo is the honored one, yes. Do I think Diavolo has the worst punish? I don't remember who Diavolo is. Do you think Avatar: The Last Airbender? I mean, it's Western. It's an animated series from the West. I would count it. I like Avatar. I love OG Avatar. The guy stuck in an infinite death loop. There's a few characters stuck like. There's a few characters that actually have infinite death loops. It's rough. Fight Jogo or the Ginyu Force. Jogo. Do you have a favorite fight from Hajime no Ippo? Forgot his name. Probably the red-haired guy. People often call him the champ. I don't mean the 40-year-old guy, but the one who used his earnings to buy all of the kids' video games. Was it Tendo? Was it Tendo? I'm really bad with names. It might have been that one. I also like Vogue. The guy. Thank you, Vien, for the follow. I've seen Maji twice. Would you rather be a jujitsu sorcerer, not superpower, or an SCP foot soldier? An SCP foot soldier. I don't even know the Speedwagon Foundation. The thing is, I've watched that part of JoJo's, but I don't remember what it would be like to work for the Speedwagon Foundation, and I don't really want to be a jujitsu sorcerer. I'd have to go see. Yes, Noodle, I do read the Discord. I'm in the Discord, actively. This guy sold his Goku, you're right. I actually have Goku hung up in my closet. I'm a huge fan of huge fan of huge creatures, or anything related to giants. What anime should I watch related to giants? I mean, technically One Piece has the giant race in it. Attack on Titan has... Titans. Attack on Titan. There you go. Titans. Have you seen Skip Beat? I have not. Hello, the OG. I don't have a favorite anime. I have multiple. What Are You Doing is actually very smart, but also very dangerous. Slowly walking on a treadmill while holding on to my desk. Nah, this isn't dangerous. Do you want to be a Hashira? Not really. Cooked alive by a Kainu or be friends with Chopper. Yeah, either die a horribly painful death or be friends with a cute reindeer doctor. Yeah, I'm choosing option 1, obviously. Have you ever watched JoJo's Just Asking? I'm on part 4. Morning Galaxy. What if a single mom child asked Santa for a baby brother? I mean, I'm sure lots of kids ask for baby brothers. Doesn't mean they're going to get one. Which anime verse would you want to live in? You know what? I'm going to Campfire Wait, you said live in. I'm going to choose Tempest. I'm going to move to Tempest. I know that's not an anime, that's a town. But, yes. Part 4. Actually, I'm more of a Part 2, 3 fan. But I'm also only 16 episodes into Part 4. Okay. SCP is a fictional universe where they always encourage cosmic horror. Oh, that sounds great. I think I'm going to choose JJK then. What if it's... I already read that one. Thank you, Manu. Would you rather live the life of Toji or Whitebeard, but you die the same fate? I'll be Whitebeard. Have you seen Persona 4? I have not. I actually haven't seen or played anything related to Persona. Power scaling, but do you think Hashira would perform an Attack on Titan? I mean, he would have to learn how to use the gear. He would need to learn how to use the system because he's not going to be able to move around and maneuver fast enough through open space to deal with Titans. He'd get stomped. So, yeah, he would need to have to learn to use the gear. Have you seen Seven Deadly Sins? I have. Do you think Ippo will come back to fighting? I wish. I don't think he will, but I wish. Would you rather get Gojo's 6 eyes or Yuji's strength? I don't really need either. I don't need either, but I guess I'll take the... I already train anyway, so I'll just take the 6 eyes. Would you rather be blind or deaf? Deaf. I think Tengen could outmaneuver a Titan. I mean, you still need to be able to get up to the nape. it's going to be very hard without the gear to be able to actually maneuver around and like hit the Titan's vital points. It's going to be very difficult. Fist fight with Whitebeard or Prime fight with or fight Sanji. I mean, Sanji can only kick. He can't punch, and Whitebeard is much stronger. So, there you go. Would you rather be happy but poor? I've been poor. Technically, I am still very much poor. I'm I'm deep into the lowest tax bracket. So, I guess poor. Just finished Frieren, my top 1 anime. Glad you enjoyed it. I loved it too. Do you know Ippo? I don't know what you're talking about. Ever seen an anime you liked, but heard what happened in the manga that's dropping? No. If I'm enjoying myself, I'm watching it. I'm not letting anything ruin the experience. If I'm liking a show, I'm going to keep watching it. There is no best anime. It's whatever you like the most. Charlotte might be the saddest anime I've personally watched. I mean, Charlotte is sad. Charlotte is a sad series, so I get it. Eat Sanji's best dish or live in... Yes, eat amazing food. Or go fight, or like go get eaten by demons. I'm gonna choose the food. Where do you get your sweatshirt? It's a custom shirt. Bro, please suggest me an anime with good animation adventure type. Hunter x Hunter. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Those are some good adventure series. Yeah, and the animation's pretty solid. Charlotte, okay, I already read that one. Yes, OG Beyblade, big fan. Do you have any recommendations for people who enjoyed Hunter x Hunter and Fullmetal Alchemist? It depends on like what elements you're looking for, though. Like, are you looking for some like what elements from those shows did you enjoy and you want more of? Seven Deadly Frames. I mean, I still enjoy the series. It has problems, though. I acknowledge it has problems. Ryuga top 5 villains. I don't really have a top 5 villains. I have like a couple. I literally just started Full Metal. Fantastic. Would you rather be owner of One Piece or Dragon Ball? I think Dragon Ball's made more money. I mean, One Piece has the most manga sales, but in terms of what would net me the most profit? Okay, is it Dragon Ball? It might be Dragon Ball. In terms of overall net profit, whichever's making more money, I'll take that. You watch Beyblade? I haven't watched the new ones. Yeah, I mean, One Piece has games, but Dragon Ball has way more games. And yeah, it has way more. And also, like, I really enjoyed the Budokai and Tenkaichi game series. I really love those. Do you see the whole of One Piece? I mean, no one has. It's not done yet, but yes. Will The Promised Neverland get a remake? I've never finished. I never started it, so I have no idea. Would I recommend Erased? Yes. I would. I've seen it 3 times. Is the new season of MHA better than JJK? I mean, we've gone 3 episodes. It's been a really good 3 episodes. It's been a really good 3 episodes. But like, I don't think comparing 3 seasons of MHA, especially when they're putting the last of their budget into it, compared to the entirety of JJK is really fair. Like, let's compare MHA. Like, if you're comparing only the last season, let's wait for the season to finish. Let's see how they do. Have I seen Lego Ninjago? I have not. I have watched both of them. Something out of the box. Depends. Well, good animation's more personal preference, right? But something a little bit less talked about. You can go with. Well, this isn't. It's still mainstream, but it's not talked about that much anymore. And that's Parasite, or I mean, World Trigger doesn't have crazy animation, but it's a good series that I don't see getting enough attention. So I'll say World Trigger, or Parasite. Not gonna lie, Steins Gate, Loki. I mean, okay. So here's why you're wrong. Let's say Steins Gate underrated. Let's go right here, right to the main page of my anime list. All right, the main page. Oh, what's that? Number 3 on the entire platform? Steins Gate? Yeah, it's not underrated. Come on. I am watching for the next episode. I watch all of One Piece. Yeah. I'm also looking forward to the new episode tomorrow. Yeah, Parasite was good. Favorite anime of all time? I don't have one. I have multiple. Which real life event or person would make a great event or person? How would you mean like an MC? I don't know. We already have. Let me see. What real life event? We already have we have World War animes. We have like animes about like coups. We have animes about the end of the world. Beginning of time. I don't know. Never thought about that one. I'll give you that. But what about To Your Eternity is great. I love To Your Eternity. What's a good horror anime you've watched? So technically, I actually double checked this before the stream because people ask me questions and I don't always have answers to it. Parasite is considered horror, so I'm putting that on the list. Hellsing is considered horror, and Berserk is also horror. So there's 3 horrors right there. They're all fantasy horrors. What time is it? It's almost 12 o'clock. What is your favorite? Yeah, Wano. It's Wano. If you were to oh my god, I'm gonna sneeze again. If you were to recommend an anime to a first-time anime watcher, it would always depend on what that person is interested in. If they're new to anime, I ask what they like outside of anime. Are they into cars? Are they into sports? Do they want like a romance series? Typically that's women, but I've watched a ton of romance. Anyways. I ask them what they're generally interested in watching. Do they like crime shows? Do they like those murder documentaries? I use that as a base. Should I watch Black Clover? Yes. Ignore Asta screaming at the start. It tones down. Van Ogre versus all of Wano. Van Ogre versus all of Wano? What? No. Come on. What would you do if someone calls anime cartoon? I wouldn't get mad. They're both animated series. It's the same. It's ultimately the same thing. Have you watched Tokyo Revenger? I have. It was all right. Not the biggest fan. Can you not power scale not power scale? Can you not spam chat, please? I don't power scale. Did you know the author of Kuroko no Basket helped the author of Haikyuu animate the ball moving? I mean, that's interesting. I love both of those series, so that's nice. I like that. I would explain the huge difference. I wouldn't get mad. The huge difference is where there is like, there really isn't a huge difference. There really isn't. They're animated series made in different locations and therefore have different approaches to styling and expression and like that kind of stuff. But it's just a medium. It's an animated series. They're really not that different. Favorite Disney movie? I haven't watched Disney in ages, man. Wait, Disney owns Marvel, right? Doesn't Disney own Wouldn't Infinity War count as a Disney movie? Or no? What properties does Disney own now? I don't even know. Should I watch Berserk? The 97 version, yes. He got him ramen. I like ramen. Should you watch Berserk? Yes, the 97 version. Do you know I've already read that one. Did you know 2 + 2 is not 5? Yeah, I did. Favorite JoJo's part? I'm still on part 4, so 2 or 3. Anime is Japan-style animated series and have way more emotions in the cartoon in a single show. You haven't watched enough cartoons. Okay. There's different styling. It's the same stuff in a different format. It's all animated series. How you doing? Valid. Infinity War. There you go. Infinity War is Disney, so I'll go with Infinity War. Exactly. That's what I thought. That Disney owned Marvel. That's what I thought. Does Princess Mononoke count? Yes. He hasn't seen Avatar. I mean, I haven't finished the Korra one. I finished the Airbender several times. 57 anime. That's a decent start. First was Dragon Ball. I remember when I've only seen 57 anime. It was still it was still like what? Early 2000s probably. 2001, 2002. How you sleep? Good enough, I guess. I woke up and went to the gym like always. How you doing today? I'm pretty much the same every day. I'm extremely consistent. Yeah, the olden days. Back, but like pre-Google. Which TV series needs an anime? Which TV series needs anime remake? I don't watch that many like regular TV shows. I mostly watch crime documentaries. Kratos versus Zoro. I don't do power scaling. It isn't a big debate, so yeah, I can agree to hate when others mock calling anime just a cartoon. So like that. Okay, so again, it comes down to the language and the intent, because you're using just a cartoon. Like the thing is, they're also implying that Western cartoons don't have depth and emotion and like life lessons and storytelling and all that, which they very often do. Sometimes it really is just simple entertainment, and sometimes they can be incredibly story rich. So it really comes down to the series. So generalizing in either case would be bad. When I was 4, because of my brother, I started anime when I was 3, 4 years old because that was on TV. Thoughts on Gintama wasn't really my thing. Tokyo Ghoul, especially of season 2, sure. You look good today, thank you. Initial D looks good, but I haven't. I haven't finished Initial D. I've seen like one episode. I can't fairly judge it. Read his first manga on a stone tablet. Technically, I read my first manga. Naruto was my first manga. It was on Naruto Get. NarutoGet.com. That's where I used to watch it and read it. It was all linked on one site. My first anime was One Piece. Fair enough. Dragon Ball, Solo Leveling. I just stopped watching anime because there's so much I have to catch up on. I also have a long watch list, so just don't feel pressure to watch all of it at once. Live in England or fight Kaido, and they're fictional. Well, the thing is, they're fictional characters, so I'm gonna win by default. But I don't really want to live in England. I'm gonna pass. Thoughts on Assassination Classroom? I love it. Love Assassination Classroom. I love Gosick. I'm doing a Pokemon marathon right now. Yes, I would choose England over the U.S. Fair enough. I would choose England over the U.S. Especially right now. Second episode of One Punch Man drops tomorrow. I will be watching it. You know what? I'll watch it before I do my live stream. If it's out before I do my live stream tomorrow morning, I'll give you my opinion on it. We'll recap. We'll go over the episode tomorrow. See how it is. Thoughts on Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai? I think there's more than one Bunny Girl Senpai. More than one Bunny Girl anime. Because I definitely draw here. Is it this one? I dropped that one. Do you keep up to date with Black Clover? Manga? No. Anime? Yes. And the movie. Favorite anime? I don't particularly have one. If we discuss different genres, I could do a better job. Moonlight Fantasy? I've seen it. I enjoyed it. I know it's not done. I hope Garo comes back. He will. He will. We've seen Garo. We've already seen him. You would beat Pulp out of Featherine, Sailor Moon Universe. Yeah, I would, absolutely. Which anime baddie I don't really want? I don't really want any. Do you know Raditz? Yes, I know Goku's brother, the one who died right away, who literally was introduced just for the point of like introducing the Saiyan race, and then he dies. Could any amount of money make you never watch anime or read it ever again? So not really, because anime is one of the things I really enjoy doing, and beyond a certain amount of money, it's not really doing anything for me. Like, if you give me enough money where all my essential expenses, like my housing, my food, my travel, whatever, it's all covered, anything beyond that I don't really need, beyond like simple temporary luxuries. So like, I'd probably just donate. If I had like $100 billion, I don't need more than a couple million to live comfortably for the rest of my life. The rest is going to go to like charity or something. So, nah. Eat the world's foods in okay. Eat the world's food in the world or drink chocolate milkshake. Eat all of the food in the world would take me a very long time, so I guess I'll just have a chocolate milkshake. Did you watch Quintessential? I did. It was, better than I expected. I don't want to be satisfied with a couple million. I want to be make that rich. Nah, I never want to be rich. Beyond a certain amount, I'm just gonna start doing a bunch of charity events and donations. Which, by the way, we're already planning stuff. I mentioned at the start of the stream we have some cool stuff coming. Stay tuned for that. We got some actual charity events coming. Do you have a favorite anime? No. I have multiple. Have I seen Promised Neverland? No, I haven't. Do you think Powers in Dragon Ball got to exaggerate? You mean to the point where attacks are shattering the universe kind of deal? It definitely makes things less interesting for me. Bro is just yapping. I mean, what's that? Yeah, this is a yap session. We're hanging out to talk. Yeah. Do I know Marathi? No, I don't. I don't need infinite money. Yeah. What caused anime to explode during the pandemic? People were stuck at home. Literally, people are sitting at home doing nothing, not going to work. Video games exploded. Online shopping exploded. Depression exploded. Alcohol consumption exploded. Obesity exploded. A lot of things exploded. Did you watch Dress Up Darling? I did. Both seasons. The worst episode in Dragon Ball, but there is no worst one, but there is some that annoy me. I mean, every show is going to have your least favorite. There's going to be some shows where you may not dislike any episode, but you'll have I don't know, this one was okay compared to the others. Did I watch? I still am watching Delicious in Dungeon. Naruto done, Bleach. Okay, Naruto done, Bleach done, One Piece so long, but I'm not ready for that yet. Go at your own pace. Go at your own pace. Don't feel the need to marathon it. I'm watching Gaara versus Deidara right now. Awesome. So Start of Shippuden. Very nice. Tell someone in your other live that Xavier wants to eat your burgers. You're not getting any burgers, Xavier. Yes, I'm up to date with the 1,000 Year Blood War. If Black Clover came out when the big three came out, do you think Black Clover would ever, The thing is, I think it could have been in the discussion. I'm not going to say yes or no. I'm going to say it's good enough that it could be part of the conversation. I would say, either in the top three or right below it. It'd be in that general area. It'd be close enough that I'd be okay saying yes. Do you watch any Korean series? I forget if The Daily Life of the Immortal King is Korean. I think that might be Korean. I still think Black Clover has some AI in it. I don't know, not to my knowledge. What's your thoughts on Blue Lock Season 2? I see why people have complaints about it. It didn't bother me that much because animation rarely bothers me that much. I still liked it. Eat chocolate burger or watch anime. I'm gonna... a chocolate burger sounds gross. I'll just watch anime. Do you think that Goku is getting a new form? I mean, I've seen snippets of the manga, so kind of. Eat a chocolate... Yeah, I read that one. I meant a real life series? Do you watch it? I mean, no. I don't watch any non-anime Korean shows. Do you know Chatrapati? I have no idea what you're trying to say, no. Bro, why are you ignoring my question? I didn't ignore that one. Do I like Fire Force? I like Season 1. The hell is... I know, it sounds gross. Do you think any... fan service can absolutely ruin anime. Tons of times. Absolutely. I dare you to show us how you do your walking on... I can't. It's a walking pad. It's a walking pad. Cat Bezos, what do you... Oh, you're talking to Cat Bezos. I would recommend Bloodhounds. It's on Netflix. I don't have Netflix, but I also never heard of Bloodhounds. Thoughts on Dr. Stone latest season? It was... Look, I didn't dislike it. I just preferred the earlier seasons. I just prefer the earlier ones by comparison. Thoughts on AOT? I think it's very well written. What's wrong with the other seasons? What's wrong with the other seasons of what? Of Dr. Stone? Wait, of what? Tensei is a show ruined by fan. There's a lot of shows ruined by fan service. If you, when I do, how, what? Is there a Dragon Ball form that you like? Like Ultra Instinct? I mean, I like Ultra Instinct, but I prefer Super Saiyan 4. Thoughts on Hunter x Hunter? It's good. It's really good. Fan service absolutely does ruin the show. Fan service, Ollie, you're also the same person who said you related to the MC of Mushoku Tensei, so your opinion is wrong. What about your thoughts on Gachicuda? I haven't started yet. Is Pokemon good? So far, I'm not having a great time. It has some good moments, but I'm not having a good time. Be a Super Saiyan or be a giant? I mean, being a Super Saiyan really means what? I get really strong and really fast? Because, Goten was a Super Saiyan before he could fly. And he could shoot, energy attacks. So, I don't need energy attacks. I don't need so much strength that I'm, knocking down cities. And, I don't know, I don't really need it. And being a giant would also just be impractical. And I would die really young. So I guess I'll choose Super Saiyan. Can you show us some of your action figures? I don't really, I only have a couple. And they're set up in the other room. So I actually can't. You know what, if I'm going to some, thank you, Mose. Because my phone is locked in place. And I'm not moving all my figures here. But there's just nothing that remarkable. I have the Aquaman statue, I have a Riddler statue, I have a Tanjiro, and then a bunch of cheap stuff. Did you watch the Fate series? I've seen Stay Night and Unlimited Blade Works. I have seen Naruto several times. I feel like Pokemon is very nostalgic. Yeah, nostalgia doesn't mean good, though. Nostalgia doesn't mean good. That just makes you, emotionally... I mean, that if you enjoy the series, okay. But so far, I'm not liking it. Moonlit Fantasy is decent. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I get bored sometimes, but it's pretty good. If I were to be an anime character, I would just be me. I don't want to be someone else. Did I watch the... Fate is not a kid show. What are you talking about? I mean, a kid could watch it. I would let my kids watch it, so sure. Will you get happy if I subscribe? Sure. Only subscribe if you want to. I'm really hungry, then go make yourself a burger. Where are you from? Okay, so okay, we're good. I'm talking about Pokemon. I mean, I'm watching Pokemon Advance, which was clearly marketed towards younger kids. So, I mean, yeah. It's definitely marketed towards a younger audience. But I'm doing a full Pokemon marathon, so we gotta suffer through it. I mean, look. I don't even think I liked the old Pokemon show as a kid. I like the movies. I do like the movies. Can you guess my country? India, US, UK, Canada, Germany. I don't need any siblings, unless you're talking to someone else. Conze... Okay, you guys are doing your own thing. Questions. Have you watched Peak of the To Your Eternity? Yes, I'm watching it now. I'm up to date. I am up to date. Do you think GT should have been canon and also the ending of GT? So, I'm not opposed to GT being canon, but, I mean, that was a good ending. GT had a good ending. I wouldn't be upset if GT ended with that. I would not be upset if GT that's how the story ended. Do I like Toradora? Yes. Do I love it as much as other people? No. It's enjoyable, but it's definitely not the best. Well, another question. What do you think of Beastars? I've seen one episode. Can't judge it. Yeah, Victorique. I think you're the only person who's actually said her name. Yes. That is Victorique. Any Netflix anime? I don't know what's on Netflix. Black Lagoon was solid. What's Hindi? I don't know. I don't really watch any Hindi anime. I'm back. Hope you're having a good day. We are. Also, damn, we're at the two hour mark. Okay, because I didn't realize we're at the 2 hour mark, I will spend 2 more minutes answering any comments or questions before we call it. Let's see. I haven't given Beastars a look like it. I mean, yeah, it's a world of animals, so kinda. Project K, I don't think I watched. What website? I use a million different sites. Whatever, I pretty much just use Google and find what I'm looking for. If I don't already know where it is. I love Ippo. It's my favorite sports anime. Did you know when I knew? Yes. Ghost in the Shell. You guys are naming some classics now. Please watch Project K. Right now my watch list is full, so I can't. Seven Deadly Sins. It's good and bad. It does some things very well. It does some things not so well. So kind of mixed opinions. Code Geass. It wasn't really my thing. I already watched, so good recommendation. It was Thoughts on Darling in the Franxx. That was not for me at all. That one I dropped immediately. You could laugh. Would you? You could laugh. Would you roar? You guys are confusing me. I'm gonna have to go. Have a good day. I mean, we're about to wrap up anyway. We're only answering comments for another minute. You could see the One Piece painting behind me. It's right over there. You like the show? Good. Good. Can you say, no, I will not? My ancestors escaped from Pakistan? Well, good. I hope you're in a better situation. I make a bunch of typos skip over me if that happens. I mean, as long as it's legible. As long as it's legible, because right now YouTube is confusing me. Also, guys, before we end the stream, remember to join on Twitch and Discord because we're gonna be live there in a couple of hours. And yeah, join the Discord. We already had 2 joins during the stream. I thought you didn't know that. I would never say it to I hate. Okay, who is your favorite character from MHA? Mirio or Red Riot? Bakugo's a close third. Because those are the kinds of personalities I like the most. Because they have the best moments. I like their personalities the most. Okay, what's the Twitch? Maitaku. It should also be linked on my. Oh wait, on TikTok. Is it linked on my TikTok? But yeah, it's Maitaku on Twitch. It's also linked in the Discord. What do I stream on Twitch? Today we will be continuing Water Park Simulator. Have I watched Zombieland Saga? No, I have not. Aforita, I have no idea what that is. Vidya is a girl's name. Okay. Yeah, we're Twitch on Maitaku. Hello, I don't know. I fly around when I see chocolate. Well, too bad I'm eating all the chocolate. Okay, last 5 more comments before we call it. Ever watch Legends of Galactic Heroes? Pretty sure I did. Hold on, let me double check. Legend. Oh, go. Can't type to save my life. Galactic. I have not. Never mind, I have not. Suggestions on a Gunnar anime? Sorry, I can't help you. I don't watch Gunnar shows. 2 World's Strongest. Is that my King Sawamura? Yes, it is. It absolutely is. Insane in the leg or... Okay, insane in the leg or eat burger. You guys are weird. Okay. What is the latest anime you're watching? I'm going to continue a Pokemon marathon right now as soon as we end the stream. 2 more. Best sports anime, Ippo. You've seen Yu Yu Hakusho. I'm only on episode 5 or 6. I'm really struggling. Gintama wasn't my thing. And favorite anime analyzing video? I don't really watch any analyzing content. Okay, one more. Favorite... Yeah, okay, because you really like hamburgers. Okay, Ed, you already passed up in Indigo League. That was my favorite. I hate the new gen stuff. I mean, we're still on Advanced. We're halfway through Advanced now. So I'll keep you guys posted on how that's going. And last one. Have you seen Spy Family? I'm on season 2. Halloween costumes? No, I have not seen any Spy Family Halloween costumes. Okay, so guys, join the Discord. Join on Twitch. We'll be live in about 2-3 hours playing Water Park Simulator. The next live stream on here on TikTok and YouTube will be tomorrow morning, probably around 8 to 10 a.m. Eastern. Probably around 8 to 10, or like 7:30 to 9:30, 8 to 10, somewhere around there, because I have work in the morning. So, yeah. Okay, we'll call it there. See you guys tomorrow. Ending it here. And okay.